Hey guys, it's your girl Mwii and I am back with another video for you guys. Yay! So as from the title below, we're still in the 2020 trend. We're still in the 2020 vibes. All we gotta do for 2020 is make our lives look good, everything. So as you can see from the title below, these are 5 types of people we are going to avoid in 2020, in this decade period. We're gonna check ourselves if we are one of these people. We're gonna see through our friends if they are one of these people. We're gonna see through our family if they are these people. But these are people who definitely, if you're trying to be a positive person, trying to be a positive force, trying to be a positive energy, these are the type of people that we need to avoid. Number 1, avoid users. So, what is a user? Who is a user? Who uses people? A user is someone who will always ask you for a favor. Like, always ask you for a favor. No matter what, they always come to you and ask you for a favor. Regardless. They will often assume that you're in the means to help them because you've helped them once. Now, the way life is and the way choices are, yes, it's good to help people, but you can also choose. It's okay to choose who to help and who not to help, because the fact is, we can't help everyone, but we can help some people. But it has to be according to what you are able to do. So if you are in a space where you're not able to help someone, sorry bud, but I can't help you. There's nothing that I can do. It's okay. If that person doesn't accept it, well, it is what it is. If you feel like because I can no longer help you, then this can't work, then it never worked from the beginning, and goodbye. So users, ignore users. We do not need users. Second type of person that you need to avoid this year are pity party people. Now, we all know a pity party. We've probably been a pity party before. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a pity party a couple of times in my life, but I've come to the point where I've come to check myself, and I really don't need to pity my life at all. Like, pity for what? Like, what really do I need to pity? Because my life is actually pretty good, and because I've become more grateful for what I have canceled out the pity. Now, why should we avoid pity people? It's like, okay, I'm not pity, but why should I avoid someone who's pity? Like, maybe, like, because I'm not pity and I know where to check my pittiness, like, I have no need to be pity, how come I can't hang out with a pity person? Well, here's the thing. Most pity people want everyone to pity them as much as they pity themselves, which is a lot of energy that you could be using on yourself for more positivity. So, to protect your energy and protect yourself from the trouble of taking on someone else's burden, someone else's anxiety, someone else's negative emotions, which will be much harder on you because you have your own emotions, and taking on someone else's emotions is like twice the load for you to work out, because your body's only designed to work for your emotions, not everyone else's, just yours. But you're here taking on someone else's emotions, and then you become stressed and messed up. So pity party people, stay far away from us. We don't need you in this decade. Third type of person to avoid is the liars, of course. Now, why are we avoiding liars? I mean, everybody lies. I mean, we've all lied a couple times. I've lied plenty of times. But why are we avoiding liars? The thing with lies often start small and end up becoming something super big and complicated that you forget where it started, and it becomes just a mess. And lies just lead so many complications. Lies lead to distrust, lies lead to hurt. Lies don't really benefit anything. So why should you be around someone who's a liar? They might be an amazing person. They might make you, tell you the funniest jokes. They might even treat you, buy you gifts, have other positive qualities. But because they lie, you can't. You really can't. Those positive qualities are quote unquote canceled because the lies. Because what if they said, I bought this for you, but they actually did steal from someone else and gave you something that is not meant to be yours? That was a lie. That's toxic. And then that person sees you with that item and is like, you stole my item. And it's like, no, I did not. I was gifted. And it's like, no, you were not. That person stole blah, 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 blah. And it's a whole mess. We don't need that. Liars, far away. Far, far away. Number four. The fourth type of person that we need to avoid is the negative Nancy's. People who always are able to see the negative in any situation. We do not need that, because we are team positivity over here. We're trying to have a positive life. We're trying to live a positive lifestyle. We actually want good things in our lives. We actually want good times. We actually want to be happy. We actually want to have joy. We actually want to have abundance. We actually want to have freedom to be ourselves and be our true selves. That's what we want. But negative people don't allow you to do that, because whenever you do something positive for yourself, if that negative person in their mindset does not like it and makes it known to you that they don't like it, you end up having a thought in your mind and start thinking, something will come in and be like, okay, why don't they like it? What is it about it that they don't like it? And if you entertain that thought, and it ends up taking away from what you saw beautiful in whatever it is that you were doing, all because someone had a negative opinion. So overall, let's just leave negative people alone. Let's not even associate ourselves with them, because there's no need. The conversation won't lead to anything good, because they'll always have something negative to come up with. So negative people, bye bye. You can go. Peace out. Sorry to you, boo. And the fifth type of person whom we should avoid are limited-minded people. Now, limited-minded people and negative people could be in the same ball game area. They really could be, because for you to just see negativity around means you're just limited to negativity. But limited-minded people are people who have fixed mindsets on certain things, that when you give them a new possibility to something, they tarnish that idea and are still fixed on whatever it is they hold true to themselves. Those people you don't need, because some people is limiting. You're trying to live a limitless life. You're trying to live a life of abundance. You're trying to live a life of freedom. You're trying to experience all the good that you can in your life. You want all the good that there is to life. You want it for yourself. So why would you want to be with someone who you're reaching for the stars and they say, oh, actually, you probably can only go up 2 meters and then drop to your death? You're not trying to have that type of person. You're trying to have someone who's in your corner as well, who's reaching for the stars with you and going into the galaxies. You're trying to have someone who's in the same positive mental mindset, who's so grateful for their life, grateful for every single moment, that when unwanted circumstances or circumstances beyond their control, such as death and other situations, that they're not, yes, they may be sad in the moment because it's sad to lose a loved one, but it won't hold them down or break them down from who they are and who they know they are, which is a successful person, which is someone who is positive, which is someone who is a positive force, which is someone who lives an abundant life. Those are things that we really, really need to take control and really hold dear to ourselves, because fact of the matter is everyone is going to have an opinion about you, but one thing that is true is their opinions do not define who you are. No matter what anyone has ever said to you in your whole life, if someone called you out of your name and you didn't like it, if someone called you something and like they truly believed and just called you that for the rest of your life but you didn't like it, all those things are not true. If they do not fall in line with your truth and who you know yourself to be, you don't need to worry about them. You don't need to be concerned at all. Like, start focusing on what you like about yourself and start telling yourself more. Like, actually speak kind words to yourself, because if no one else is telling you these things, no one's gonna tell you. You have to tell it for yourself. You have to see yourself. You have to love yourself, because at the end of the day, everyone else is actually trying to love themselves and get love for themselves, but they don't know how to do it. So you be in the upper hand and love yourself. Like, you have the upper hand and love yourself. Like, you have more love for yourself, because one, God already loves you. That's already another true fact that you need to hold dear to your heart. There's God who loves you. God loves you ever so dearly. You need to not forget that. There's God who loves you, and then you have a bonus of yourself. If you love yourself, you already have 2 people in your corner that love you. That's already 2 people in this whole world that love you. 2. That's already 2 people. And then if you start looking at, if you're fortunate enough to have a loving family, start looking at all the amazing family members that you have. I have 2 parents. That's 4. And I have 4 brothers and sisters. Look, I already have 8 people loving me. That's 8 people loving me, inclusive of myself and God. That's really 8 people loving me. And I could even go more. And just by that, I already know that I'm already loved so much. So I want you to have that for yourself. Like, I want you to have that for you too. Like, I want you to love yourself. I want you to choose yourself this year. I really want you to find yourself. Find yourself. Be at peace with yourself, because you truly have all the answers. Like, you know. You are made, when you are born, you are made with everything that you need to live your life to the fullest. Everything. Life is just, everything in life that happens is just lessons for you to build yourself even more into that perfect version of yourself, which you can achieve. It's very, very possible. If you can see it in yourself and you can believe it, it's already happened. You just have to get there. Just picture a big mountain and your best self is on the other side. But the big mountain that's right in front of you is all the work that you need to put in before you get to see that perfect version of you. And the thing is, the key to that is self-love. Self-love and self-awareness is the key to unlocking your true selves. So let's do that for 2020. I wish nothing but the best for you guys. I wish nothing but love and positivity. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.